What up? What up? What up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Need to get my glasses. What's up? Come on in. Come on in. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. What's up? What's up? Carzilla, hello, everyone. Hello. So let some people come up in here. So I got two guests coming in today, too. Kev Ramon on 100-day watermelon. I got Hyphy White Tea. I need to see my IG. I'm supposed to have somebody else on. We're going to talk about it in a sec, man. We're going to talk about it in a sec. Let's see. Does she DM me? No, she must not see it. Okay, I got to invite somebody else. One sec, guys. One sec. We're about to get into it. I don't know. One, two. What up? What up? 2,000 people, man. 2,000 people up in here. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in. Come on in, baby. Peace and blessings to everybody. All positivity, man. Come on up in here. Got a couple of guests on today as well. Good evening. Good evening. It's going good, man. It's going excellent, actually. It's going excellent. So, okay, we're going to hop into it, guys. We're going to hop into it. I just want to say, firstly, thank you guys for stopping by, coming, worried about me. It's a lot of people that's worried. You know what I mean? A lot of people, even the ones that don't like me, that say the harsh stuff. I know even they have concern. You know what I mean? And it's deep, man. It's deep. You know, I had my awakening. For a year straight, I've been eating just salmon and spinach, doing cardio, taking my meds, and just doing what I'm supposed to do to be healthy for my family and for you guys. And so a couple of months ago, 6 months ago, I started seeing Yaki Awaken, talking about fruitarian and fruits, and I was already on that hype. I just did a fruit video, and so my mind was already in that space. So then I seen a young brother do a video, and he was energetic and talking about watermelon. He was on 50, 60 days, whatever. And I just got this like awakening, man. And God told me to do it, man. I'm like y'all. I would have been like 6 months ago, me a watermelon fast. What? I would have been like, you crazy. You know what I mean? But it just hit me. You know, I don't know if any of you watching ever had an awakening, ever been just spoke to by God. You know what I mean? And this was like my, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, like my first time being spoke to like that. And when I got spoke to, I was told to start a Facebook group. That same day I did it. Like 10,000 people in 5 days joined. And I'm doing it for health. You know what I mean? Everybody, some people do it to lose weight. Somebody, people doing. I'm doing it for my health, to detox. You figure 48 years of bad food sitting in my gut. You know what I mean? But I was already kind of detoxed by just eating the salmon and the spinach, which I'm not doing meat, period, no more. You know what I mean? But I'm going plant-based. So I seen a brother. I did the page. I announced it. 10,000 people came on, probably a quarter of them doing it. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't planned. Like I said, if you would talk to me several months ago, I'd been like, you nuts if you think I'm doing a watermelon challenge or 30 days on watermelon. I'm like y'all. That would have been crazy. But I'm doing everything I can to regenerate my heart, man. Last time at the doctor, my heart was like at 40 ejection fraction rate. Normal is 55. So I'm trying to get it all the way back, man. And this has been a hell of an experience, man, doing this watermelon challenge. Very spiritual. A lot of demons, man. In my 15 years on the internet, it's like me eating watermelon has just brought out demons like that want to eat their meat, want to kill animals, want to, you know what I mean? Like it's a spiritual warfare, man. And it's sad. It's sad, man, that you guys, some of you guys, see a man that want to take care of his health by all means. You know what I mean? Oh, the doctor told y'all to get a dab. You know what I mean? Like you put your trust and faith in the doctor. Like, come on, man. Y'all just went through it with these docs. You know what I mean? Of course, there's some good ones. They're rare. I'm on like my third cardiologist, and all of them. This was the first one that's kind of. I told him I'm on the watermelon. He checked my vitals, did the EKG. I've been getting my blood work done. This is my third time I got my blood work done Friday while doing this challenge. I'm gonna show you guys all the paperwork. Now I got Yaki just sent me a package. Me and him go collab this week. He just sent me a blood purifier and all that. So, I'm proactive, man. You know what I mean? And if none of y'all, if y'all that's watching never got executive physical, you can't say nothing. Until you proactive on your health and got an executive physical, Google it. Because I know nobody know what it is. I didn't know what it is till about 3-4 months ago. Unless you get an executive physical, especially if you're over 25 watching and haven't had one, get one. That's going to tell everything about your whole makeup. And I'm going to focus on 2 other points that I'm going to bring the guest in. Then, if you don't know your blood type, right here. If you don't know your blood type, can't nobody tell you how to eat. Fitness, workout guy, nobody. If you got to eat for your blood type, right? Then you got to get an allergy test to see what foods you're allergic to. So you got to do those things before you listen to anybody on what to eat. I can't tell you to do the watermelon challenge. You might be allergic to it. You see what I'm saying? So you got to know your body. Stop just existing and know what's going in your body, out, on your body. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So the reason I put that title, and it's a question mark, guys, at the end of it, am I dying? Because there's several videos out right now, people talking about I'm dying. We all dying, especially the meat eaters, fast. That's the number one cause. Please go out, close the door. Go out and close the door. So, especially, bro, meat. What's the causes? Heart attacks, heart disease, cancer, diabetes. Is all because of meat, bro. So, man, the choice is yours. I don't want to be preachy, and because that's not my mission. My mission is just tell what I'm doing. You know what I mean? If people want to ride with it, let's go. We in it together, man. So now I'm gonna bring on Kev Ramon, and I got a few questions for him. He 100 days in, baby. Kev, we ready for you, boy. We 100 days. Look at that muscle. 100 days on watermelon. 100 days on watermelon, man. Thank you for the dono too. You ready? Thank you, Colin. Thanks for getting me on this watermelon diet. I swear I'm on 3 weeks. I can't breathe. Better energy. Oh, thank you, Colin W. Kev, you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, he eating.
Let's
get YT on here.
I'm ready.
Got Kev and YT, man. We can't hear you. Your mic.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
There you go, Kev.
You can hear me?
Give him a round of applause, man. 100 days. Is that the record?
That is dope.
Kev, is that the record?
There's dope. Nobody ever that's done this.
Wow. Woo-wee. I got, boy, electric just went through me for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the most somebody did, Kev?
This is just a milestone. I'm still going.
Kev, what's the most somebody ever did?
On watermelon, there's nothing. I Googled it. Look, I Googled it. And the only thing that came up was Bobby Smith when he was talking about doing 103 days of watermelon.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But he switched over to he's doing all melons.
Melon,
now.
Yeah. He stopped at what, 83?
No, he's just 2 days behind me.
Yeah, but I'm saying he stopped the all watermelon at like 83.
He stopped the all watermelon. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, yeah. So I got a few questions for you so we can have it lit.
Fire away.
So my first question is, what brought you to your awakening?
Oh, you starting like that?
Yeah.
We ain't wasting no time.
We got 2,500 people up here. Biggest live stream probably in years.
So I've been awakening for the past close to 30 years.
Oh, okay.
And I'm still awakening. Like, it's never a one-time thing. It's a journey.
Mm-hmm.
So I was about 70 to 80 pounds overweight, right? And just wasn't liking the way I was feeling. So my original inspiration was to get the weight off. So I just started learning about what I was eating. So for probably close to, I say around 15, 20 years, I've been learning about food, the processed bullshit, the dead animals. I've been learning about all of that. I've been studying the ingredients and everything, like everything I was eating, and that's what got it going for me. And the more I learned about what I was eating and the diseases it was all linked to, I just slowly started, making better choices. And I just eventually ended up on all fruit because at the end of the day, it's the best thing you could eat.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally nothing better on the planet that you can eat than fruit.
Right.
Period. Hands down. Non-debatable. Nothing to
Mhm.
talk about.
Yeah.
So, you know, once I found that out, now that's a journey. Like I said, that's a journey of a lot of years. And so once I found that out, I've been striving to just eat nothing but fruit. You know, that's where I want to be. So that's kind of, you know, a short summary
Yeah.
of my awakening and my process.
So how long was you just eating fruit until you did the watermelon challenge?
So I did a year of fruit
Oh, okay.
about 2 years ago. I did a
Mhm.
year of all fruit. And what happened was I still had addictions, because a lot of people don't realize that all this processed stuff that they eat, and even the dead animals, all of that stuff is addictive.
Mhm.
It's drugs and all of it. They make that stuff addictive so they can sell it, because if they don't sell it, they don't make no money. It's a
Mhm.
business. It's all about making money.
Yeah.
So they make it addictive to make you want it, to make you crave it, so they can sell it.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
So what was your question?
So you kind of answered my next question. Oh, this is the big one. I got the big question everybody want to know. Where do you get your protein from? You need protein, right?
When these people tell y'all that, they're teaching you how to get sick.
Uh-huh.
They're teaching you how to get sick. You got to understand, all the information that you hear about health and wellness and nutrition in mainstream society it comes from the pharmaceutical industry. They pay to have all this information. They control the curriculums in medical school. They control the media. They money go on forever. They money go on forever. They influence all of the teachings, all of the information that we receive. So when they tell us that we need protein, they're teaching us how to get sick. They're not teaching us how to be healthy. I get my protein from the same place a cow get its protein from. How about that?
Yeah.
And the elephant and the buffalo.
And the rhino.
I don't get protein. I get amino acids. The body makes its own protein. And see, this is the thing that like people don't understand. You're not supposed to consume protein from outside sources. You're supposed to just supply your body with the building blocks. That's what they call amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Your body will build the protein it needs. It will build exactly how much it needs, and there won't be any leftovers. You know, like all protein is not the same. You know, you just can't eat a cow, a 2,500 pound cow, and think that's the same type of protein that you need. As a 150-pound person, 160, like whatever your weight is, you're not 2,500 pounds. You're not a cow. We don't have the same body, the same systems. Nothing about us is the same. Like the protein, like their body makes protein from grass. Our bodies is not going to make the same type of protein as the cow's body makes. You don't need to interfere with the body's process. Just give it what it needs and get out the way and let it do its job. Let it do what it do. Because you can't do it better than the body. Right? Divine intelligence is infused throughout every cell of your body. It's what's keeping your heart beating, your lungs breathing, all of the thousands of functions that's going on every second of every day that just keeps you functioning, keeps you alive. That's divine intelligence. Get out the way.
Right.
Let it do its job.
Right.
You just eat fruit. Eat fruit. Eat fruit. And your body will do the rest. Eating these dead animals, that wasn't the question, so I'm not going there.
Oh, my next question is this is a good one. Are you able to influence your family to the lifestyle?
My brother recently did a week on all fruit. And he shared a post on Facebook about it. And that was huge for me, you know, because my watermelon journey has been influencing people like literally all over the world. I've had people call me.
Oh, here you go, right here. Yeah.
And message me from all over the world, like literally. But when it's family, it hit different. When it's that close to home, it just hit different. And for my brother to be so inspired that he decided to see what this fruit life was about. And then sending me pictures of his little daughter that's, I don't know how, I mean, like she's an infant still, probably, I don't know how old she is, maybe 18 months or something, with a bowl of watermelon, with a caption saying "Stardom Young." I can't tell you how that feel.
Wow.
You know, so you know, they see what I'm doing. You know, I just do me.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to save people. I'm not trying to persuade people. I'm not trying to change people. I'm just doing me, and I'm just sharing me with whoever, you know, and whatever happens, happens. And I'm just sharing the truth. I just put it out there. What you do with it, that's none of my business.
Yeah.
You know, but that's all I'm here to do. You know, I share what I've learned over the past probably 15 years about what we're eating, about what they're putting in the things that they sell us to eat. I'm just sharing it with everybody. I'm sharing it with as many people as I can. You know, what you do after that, that's on you.
Yeah.
You know. So
Kev Ramon, would you be able to date a woman that's a meat eater?
Hell no. Hell no.
You wouldn't try to convert her?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm happy by myself. I'm happy by myself. I had the best time just hanging out with me.
Wow. That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even date a vegan. And I mean, you know, I wouldn't even date a vegan.
So strictly fruitarian?
Maybe raw vegan.
Raw vegan.
Maybe. Wow. Fruit, you know, somebody that's on my level though is ideal.
Yeah.
That's ideal. You know, you want whoever you link up with, you know, you want to have as many things in common with that person as possible.
Without a doubt.
You know, and how I eat is everything. You know, that's a non-negotiable right there. You know, and so if we got that in common, we could probably rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot more to eating fruit than just eating fruit.
Oh, exactly.
Like this is really a spiritual thing. Like you said, you had an awakening. You know what I mean? If a person hasn't had that, this isn't just something that you could just do. You know, the temptation in this world is just insane.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Everywhere you look.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And there's more restaurants than any other type of business in the world. They're everywhere.
That's right.
and none of them sell food. Everything these restaurants serve is just straight poison. Everything they serve is linked to disease, heart disease, cancer, diabetes. Yeah. Those are the top 3 killers right there. Everything, the drinks, the snacks, the desserts, the main course, the side dishes, everything, even the salads. Because when they get done with a salad, it ain't even a salad no more. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's funny you brought that up because that was my next question. So what's the solution to, when we get our fruits and veggies, of getting the pesticides and the stuff they spray on it off of it?
Well, I buy organic as much as possible. But if a person felt the need to clean their fruit or their vegetables, which is not a bad idea at all, then something as simple as baking soda and water could do that. Yeah, you just soak them in baking soda and water. That's all you need. Yeah,
that's what I've been doing.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you know what? Like, I really don't worry about that. Because that's so minute. That's so minute. In the face of, just consider how long you've been eating wrong. Like, you've been eating much worse.
Yeah. Right.
There's some pesticides on some fruits and vegetables. You've been eating much worse. Like, most of my life, I didn't eat food at all. It was dead animals. It was chemicals. It was drugs. Every day. Several breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack.
Yeah.
Right.
It was all poison.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was like just the fact that I'm alive, like knowing that. And you just like, here's the thing about disease. I don't know if you ever heard of, they call it latent disease. Latent disease is when a disease is in you, it's developing on the inside of you, and no one can detect it. Like, doctors can't detect it.
Right.
Yes. A doctor can't detect something until it's full blown. And diseases are built over time. They don't just happen. Like, you don't just go to sleep one night in excellent health and wake up the next day and you got cancer. Right. Or you got heart disease. Or that was built over years of wrong eating, years of you poisoning yourself. So the thing, like, for me, it's like, the thing is, you just don't know if you're eating wrong. If you're not eating fruit, if what you're eating didn't grow in nature and you're not eating it in its natural state, then you're eating poison. And you don't know how close you could be to a disease, like a life-changing disease. You don't know how. Cancer, it could be 60% developed in you, 70% developed, 80% developed. You don't know. So for me, it's like, why play with it?
Yeah. Exactly.
There's an urgency. There was an urgency for me. I wasn't having any health issues, any symptoms. I wasn't having nothing, but there was still an urgency for me to change my ways because I knew I was eating wrong. I had been learning about it for so many years.
Yeah.
I knew I was doing damage, but how much, I didn't know. So let's just get on the right track. Let's just eat these fruits and just, detox as much as you can, clean out as much as you, just do everything you can to get back on the right track. That's what I've been doing. I don't play games with it. I'm not a gambler like that.
Yeah. So through this journey, how have Like how is your bowel movements, your urination? How was that?
I pee a hell of a lot.
Yeah, same here.
Bowels are excellent.
Oh, so you go once a day?
Say again?
You go once a day?
Sometimes twice. Usually once though.
Well, how much watermelon do you eat a day?
I just eat.
Right.
I don't know. I probably I don't know if y'all can see. Let me see. So that's what I got now. So this, this is a pretty good size melon right here. It's probably about 25, 28 pounds. I'll probably polish one of these off in a day or pretty close to it. Like if it go into the next day, it's not going to be a lot left. Because I smash. I eat. And something I noticed about me is I still kind of eat out of boredom, right? Like if I'm just sitting still and I'm not really doing nothing, I'll grab some watermelon and I'll just be eating and I won't necessarily be hungry, right? So that was a big habit for me back in the day. But back in the day, it would have been some cookies, some chips and dip.
Yeah.
Some cookies and milk, a burger, some fast food, like pizza, it'd have been something like that. Now it's watermelon. Or, whenever I come off this watermelon, it'll be like a mango, some apples, some grapes, something like that. Unless I was actually, I don't know if I'm gonna do this, but when I came off the watermelon, I was planning to do the same thing all over again with grapes.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So what? Sleep. How are you sleeping?
I was just talking about that today on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw.
I don't sleep through the night.
Same
because
here.
I'm always up peeing.
Same here.
Probably like every 2 hours I'm getting up. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Right.
But the real interesting thing about it is so this morning I went to sleep after 3 a.m. I was up all day, worked out, just had a pretty full day, no naps, stayed up till after 3 a.m., went to sleep. I start waking up around 7 and fought it till 9 o'clock. And then I finally just got up around 9. I'm up all through the morning peeing. Like I said, every 2 hours or so I'm peeing. So I'm not even getting just a consistent sleep, just a straight through the night, through the morning sleep. Yet when I wake up, I'm full of energy.
Yeah.
I am ready to go. I'm not tired. I'm not groggy. I'm not grumpy. I'm ready. It's like that every day. So it just makes me know, because I'm real big on paying attention to my body. My body's always talking to me. It's always, telling me if I'm going in the right direction or the wrong direction. Yo, you need to change this up. Or, yo, stay right here. You're doing good. It's always telling me what to do. And so that just lets me know that 8 hours of sleep that they say we need, we don't.
Right.
We don't need that much sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not even getting 4 consistent hours.
Same here.
You know what I'm saying? And you, you go nonstop. You always.
I'll be up. And it's not intentional. It's lately, the last 2 days, I've been forcing myself to sleep, but I'm still only I'm up every 30 minutes to an hour peeing. And so that's the most annoying part for me is the nighttime peeing, and I'm having a problem with bowel movements. So those are the only two real problems with the fast to me.
Now with the bowel movements, I hit a patch to where I wasn't having them at all.
Yeah.
Like I was going several days with no bowel movements at all.
That's where
like,
I'm at right now.
You know, but it was just a patch. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It changed. I just kept going. Because I know what I'm doing. Like I know I'm in alignment with nature's laws. There's no doubt about that. I know I'm eating what I'm supposed to be eating.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. You know, so I just kept going. I didn't even pay no attention. You know, and eventually, you know, they started back flowing, you know, every day.
Okay.
So I don't know what that's about. You know, another thing to think about is watermelon is 92% H3O2, right? 92% liquid. Only 8% of it is not liquid. Liquid doesn't form a bowel movement. Liquid makes you pee. That's why we pee so much. So that's a very, and then in that very small 8%, the body's using all of that. There's no waste in that.
Right.
You know, that's all nutrients. That's like all of that's usable. You know, so when it's all said and done, when the body uses everything it can use out of that, there's very little left to form a bowel movement.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to eat.
Right.
You know, to get enough waste accumulated. It's not like when we was eating dead animals.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, like the processed stuff, it's not like that. You know, where the body can't use none of that. The body's using all of this. So it takes longer for a bowel movement, you know, to be ready to be eliminated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much weight have you lost in this 100 days?
I don't know, bro, because I stopped weighing myself.
Yeah. I know
what I'm
the
saying?
feeling. Yeah.
I stopped weighing myself at some point before I started this journey. And the reason I stopped weighing myself is that's the wrong focus.
Right.
Right.
Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
What does it matter how much you weigh? How do you feel?
Right.
That's what matters. That's what's important. And I feel great. Like every day, I felt great. I felt amazing. I'm full of energy. I don't need to know how much I weigh. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I know I've lost waist, right? I know I've lost waist because my clothes fit different. I see the loose skin. I see more loose skin than I had before, like in my stomach area. So I know I've lost waist, but see, again, like that's a good thing. You know, when people talk about losing weight, like they don't really understand what they're losing. Like, what is this weight that you're losing? And like when people want to gain weight, it's like, what is this weight you're talking about? This weight is waste.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So people be like, I don't want to lose no weight. You don't want to lose waste?
WASTE.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want to keep that waste inside of you just so you could keep your big booty. You know what I'm saying? Just so you could keep your figure. You know? I mean, if that's what you want. But I want all of that out of me. Anything that could cause a problem, because you know, waste is sitting up in your colon, in your gut. Like that's where all disease begins.
Yeah.
You want that to be as clean as possible.
It's probably that's why colon cancer rampant right now, huh?
It's the cancer. Like there's so many different types of cancer. It's the number 2 cause of death.
Yeah.
Number two, and that's just people that are dying from it. That doesn't even count the people that have it and the people that are suffering with it and the people that are going through chemo and all these different types of treatments and just barely holding on to life and suffering and in pain every day. This ain't even counting them.
Yeah.
This is just the people that are dying every year. That's close to a 500,000 people. It might be more now. It might be over 500,000 people dying every year from some sort of cancer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it all starts in the gut. Every single disease ever known to man, it only has one cause. It's diet.
Yeah.
100%. There's no exceptions. And by diet, it's just anything you allow in your body. Whether it's what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're smoking, what you're snorting, what you're shooting, what you allowing a doctor to shoot in you. Like, it don't matter what it is. Anything you allow in your body that's not supposed to be there is poison. And it's going to cause a problem. All disease. These babies are being born with life-threatening diseases. They were poisoned before they even had a chance to be born. They've been being poisoned for 9 months in their mother's womb, right? Because she's eating dead animals. That's full of. I need to say this. How do you? Okay. When you see, this beautifully packaged dead animal flesh in the grocery store, what you're looking at has been dead for about 30 days.
Minimum.
30 days. Right? What happens to something when it dies? What happens to an animal or a person, like a body, when it dies?
Decompose.
Right.
Immediately. Immediately. Rigor mortis sets in. Immediately. It starts stinking. How do you think they preserve this flesh that long? Just long enough to trick you into buying it and eating it. Chemicals, a shitload of chemicals and drugs. Chemicals to improve the color, the texture, the taste, to preserve it. Chemicals and you're eating that. Like, people, like, you think you're just eating chicken. And you're eating all them chemicals too that they injected in the chicken to preserve it that long. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing dead lasts that long without stinking and decomposing and getting hard. Nothing's tender after 30 days of being dead. Minimum. Like you said, minimum. I was talking to a guy that used to work in a slaughterhouse, and that's what he said. He was like 30 days easy, which means it could be longer. You're eating something that's been dead at least 30 days.
It's crazy.
Yeah, think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make sense.
Nah.
That don't even make no sense. Now they don't tell you that. Now, I had to do a lot of digging to find that out. They're not going to tell you that. And how do they advertise it? As fresh. How? Right. How is it fresh? It's been dead for a month at least. How is it fresh? It's not fresh.
Well, yeah. Man.
So
what about circling back to the colon thing? What's your experience with like parasites?
I haven't had any experience with them as far as I know. I've heard other people like share their experiences with them and even share pictures. I haven't experienced none of that. So I don't know. I've seen a girl that I'm friends with on Facebook. Actually, there's a cleanse called a turpentine cleanse. Y'all know what turpentine is, right?
Yeah.
It's what they use turpentine for
like weed, like marijuana.
No,
The
turpentine.
Poison.
Poison. It's a really strong chemical for. I don't even know what they use it for. It's like for. I'm thinking like in furniture polish, or it's really toxic. It's not something you're supposed to be. Hold on, let me find out what this is. But there's a cleanse, and she did this. Like she talked about doing this in one of her videos, to where she drank turpentine to get rid of the parasites. Hey, I mean, it worked. That's for
intense, dude.
It worked for her, but hold on, I just want to, because okay, so turpentine is used in soap and cosmetics, paint solvent. That's what I was thinking.
Wow.
And also as a paint solvent, it's also added to perfumes, foods, and cleaning agents as a fragrance. Now listen to this, because I just got I just came from like the massage, a foot spa. I just came from a foot spa. And part of the foot treatment is they give you a massage. And the lady, she kept trying to use this lotion and these different things. And I'm like, hold up, wait, let me see that. No, don't use that. No, don't use that. And so mineral oil, right, which is baby oil, has fragrance in it. Turpentine. Anytime you see like a generic word on an ingredients label that just says fragrance or natural flavors or artificial flavors, but they don't tell you what they are,
right?
That's a huge red flag. You should just stay away from it. Because if they don't want to tell you what's in it, that speaks volumes to me. Like, why you can't tell me what's in it?
Right.
I want to know what's in it.
And they usually, so I see that on food labels, they usually blanket the natural flavors and stuff, just blanket everything, right?
Yeah.
So can that be the same thing as just natural flavoring?
Natural, there's nothing natural about natural flavors at all. Natural
That's
flavors.
Important.
It sounds like it is, right?
Yeah.
It's just like citric acid. When you hear citric acid, that's in a lot of stuff. Citric acid.
Right.
Back in the day, citric acid used to come from citrus fruits.
Right.
Hence the name. Like lemons. Today, and for quite a number of years now, they have been getting citric acid from genetically modified black mold. That's where it comes from. That's what's in what they're selling us to eat. And that's citric acid is in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It's like a preserving agent, isn't it?
I think I'm not sure exactly what they use it for.
It's like a stabilizer.
It could be that. It could be used for maybe flavoring. I don't know. I just know.
Yeah.
It comes off of black mold. Like they grow mold, and then they figured out a way to extract citric acid out of it or something, which is not the same as citric acid from lemons. And you know why they do it? It's the same reason why they always do it. Because it's cheaper. They don't care about your health. They don't care about you, your family. All they care about is profits. Their bottom line. That's all they care about. So if they could find a cheaper way to do something, they gonna do it. If they can take out something that's really natural and just put in something fake that's linked to cancer and heart disease, they'll do it in a heartbeat, because we understand it causes cancer, but how much are we gonna save making this product when we add this instead of this?
Right.
That's all they care about.
Yeah. Wow. So man, guess in conclusion, tell us like where you see yourself going from here.
Here, buddy.
I don't. I don't see myself going nowhere because I didn't see this.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when I started this, my goal was to just get through one day. Just see if I could do this for one day.
Wow.
Because I don't know if I told you this story, but the day before this, I was digging in my trash, getting out the vegan chips and the guacamole that I threw away like 2 days before, because I was still addicted to the starches and the salts and the oils and the fats. I was still addicted, and these are real addictions. And
Yeah.
if you want to know how real your addiction is, try going without it.
Yeah.
Try going without it. People don't realize how addicted they really are because what they're addicted to is easy to get. You know, like sugar. 8 times more addictive than cocaine. Like this has been studied, research, proven.
Yeah.
But people don't really realize they're addicted to sugar because you get a bag this big for what, like $4.99?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
never run out. You could get it free. You go in any like restaurant and just get some free packs of sugar. Like it's easy to get. It's not like if you're hooked on heroin, you know what I'm saying, and you done spent all your money. You need like, I don't know how much you need because I never did it, but what, like $20 or whatever? You got to find a dope man. He or she, they might not be available. You gonna go without it, but these things like the sugar, salt is addictive, the dairy is addictive, the oils, the fats, the starches, it's all addictive, but it's easy to get.
Yeah.
As soon as you have a craving, and cravings are signs of addiction, they are symptoms of addiction. If you're not an addict, you won't have cravings. I don't have cravings. Like I beat all of my addictions on this watermelon. That's why I've been able to do this for 100 days, like effortlessly. I have not had any cravings, no temptations. I don't even think about eating anything else. Like I don't even think about eating at all. And I've done these types of things before. And every time I've done it in the past, there was always addictions. So I would crave. I'm fantasizing about, you know, what I'm going to eat when I get done, or even if I can make it, you know. And this is why I did the year of fruit, but it wasn't easy, you know, because I was fighting addiction throughout the whole thing pretty much. And it don't go away. It don't ever go away, you know, and eventually it won, because after a year, I started giving in, you know, and I was eating vegan stuff. And then I got like the addiction. It just strengthened the addiction. Every addiction I still had, that vegan stuff just strengthened it to the point to where I just did a year of fruit and I don't even want to eat fruit no more. Because every time I think about eating, I'm thinking about something vegan, something salty, starchy, oily, fatty. You know what I'm saying? And so I went on this. So, well, with the chips, you know, the reason they ended up in the trash is I had actually bought 3 bags and I ate like 1.5. And it's just like with an addiction. Once you get your fix, you like come back to your right mind. And I'm like, I don't want to eat this. And I threw it away. And then a couple days later, around 10 o'clock at night, I came in the house, and the store I would have normally went to get these chips and the guac was closed. And I'm in the house and I'm just sitting there and it's just me and the thought, you got them chips outside in the trash.
Yeah.
Bro, I got up without any hesitation. I got right up off the couch, went outside, dug in the trash, fished them out with the guac that was going bad. Like it was
Damn.
just normal.
Yeah.
Like it was normal. And I ate it. I took it in the house. I sat on the couch. I got comfortable. I ate it just like a drug addict, just like a fiend. Happy, just happy because I'm getting my fix.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like these are real addictions. That's why hospitals are full. That's why people, they know the shit they eating ain't good for them.
Mm-hmm.
These are real addictions. Like, how is it different than, you know, a crack addict or a heroin addict or meth? They know what they doing ain't good for them. They know it's ruining their health. So do you, eating all that sugar and all them dead animals and the processed junk. So do you. You know it. But you like getting high. And that's all you doing when you eat that shit. You just getting high. That's why they call it comfort food.
Right.
It makes you feel better. It makes you happier. It comforts you. You know, it just kind of takes your problems away. You know, I used to, it was my go-to. If I had a long day, stressed out, just frustrated, whatever, I just get my favorite comfort foods. And all of that would just go away. You know, I would have to deal with it, of course, but in that moment, it like kind of gave me a reset, kind of like a timeout on everything. You know, none of that stuff mattered. These are real drugs, real addictions. So, yeah.
Well, man, we want to thank you for your time.
Yeah,
It's
thanks,
awesome
Kev.
having you on 100 days. Oh, I need to tell this to everybody that's watching. He's 53, man.
That's crazy.
That man look like he. You said 53 on one, like you about to turn 53.
52.
52. 52 years young, man. And looking good like that, like he about 30, man.
That's right.
So yeah, man. Much love to Caramon. Y'all put in the chat. Make sure you go follow him. Deep guy, man. I love seeing his posts and them long paragraphs.
Yeah.
I love seeing them, man.
I got a lot to say, bro.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let it out. We want to hear it. So, man, much love to you, Kev. And you know us, we gonna keep it lit, man. We gonna stay in contact and get together when we can and everything.
Hey, anytime, bro.
Well,
anytime. I'm ready.
Oh, yeah.
I stay ready anytime.
Hell yeah, love that. Y'all show him some love. Go give him a follow. All right, Kev.
All right. Thanks, Kev.
Right on, right on.
Much love, baby. Much love, King. So now we got, Hyphy Whitey left. All right, guys. So yeah, man, that was fun. So as y'all see, man, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. We in chemical warfare. We're in spiritual warfare. You got to take control of your life. You know what I mean? You got to help your family. First, you got to help yourself. Detox. We got to get all the waste out of us. You got to then help your family. Be inspiration, motivation to them. Be an example, positive example. And, you know, I know everybody got their thing. I'm supposed to be a meat eater. Bro, like I say, if you haven't checked your blood type, for those who just came in, if you haven't checked your blood type, if you can see that, see what you're supposed to eat for your blood type. If you haven't did an allergy test to see what you're allergic to, food allergy test, can't nobody tell you what you should eat. You can't tell yourself what you can eat if you haven't done it. Yeah, so fruit and veggies that been untouched by man, the fruit that's seeded, and veggies that haven't been messed up by man are perfect. So those are the things we supposed to eat, man. Simple as that. You know, like I say, I'm blessed that I'm still alive, y'all. A lot of people forgetting that I had a massive heart attack, a widowmaker. Everybody else usually die when they had that heart attack. I've been given a second coming, a second leaf on life. So I'm taking advantage of it. I'm doing what I know in my soul and spirit how I supposed to live. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I thank all you guys for stopping by. And like I say, the title is because if you go on YouTube, people are doing videos talking about Kali Muscle is dying, which is totally disrespectful, because first, all of us, when we born, we start dying. But everybody go die. Like, I think people forget that. Like, we all go die. I'm gonna live on though. I'm gonna be haunting people. But yeah, we all go die, man. So I think people forget that. You know what I mean? Since I was a kid, I thought about death every day, because my uncle that I loved dearly died in a car accident. Then my brother committed suicide when I was a senior in high school. So death always been on my mind on a daily. So I always was, the aggressor, because I didn't want nobody to kill me in the streets. And I just mind my business. You know what I mean? And that's what I try to do now. I just try to show you guys my life, what I'm going through. It's things I do aren't meant to be motivational, inspirational, but they are. They're just how God made me. Yeah, I don't sit down and plan, I'm gonna do this watermelon challenge and I'm gonna start a group. And no, I don't operate like that. Even on my time on social media, like me and Hyphy Whitey get together and we think of a video to do that day, or idea come to me. Like, I don't premeditate stuff like that. So yeah, man. We got Tracy up in here. Let's get Tracy up in here. What up, Tracy?
Oh,
Hello.
how do I do this?
You made it.
I am trying.
Can you hear me?
Am I here? Am I here?
Yeah.
Oh, does it work? Okay. Awesome. Hi,
Well,
Kelly.
yeah, so we got Tracy right here. So I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story about Tracy. I seen her do a post.
There I am.
And she mentioned how I motivated her to do the watermelon challenge, but it was deep, bro. It had me in tears, actually. My wife had came home like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, man, Tracy did a video and it just touched me. Because I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't doing this to motivate and inspire. I was doing something to cleanse and try to heal my heart, and Tracy, man, that post, it just hit me, you know what I mean? And so I want Tracy to tell you guys her experience and what started her to do the watermelon challenge.
Yeah, I've got watermelon here too, by the way.
Oh yeah, with the chopsticks.
With the chopsticks, of course. So my awakenings actually started 10 years ago next to a dumpster.
Wow.
I was rock bottom, like the worst kind of rock bottom, like street drugs, been like broken hearted, broke, loss of business, like everything completely gone. And like next to that dumpster, I had this realization that like everything that I had, where I was in life, was all a result of everything that I had done, like all the choices I've made, how I thought, how I felt. And I was kind of powerless in that moment, but I realized that I was also very powerful. That's what it says on my shirt. I am powerful. And that night I called my parents and I was like, okay, I'm screwed. I need money. And they're like, nope, we're not helping you. Because like I had been on drugs and stuff like that. And so I slept next to the dumpster for a week. And then finally I said, I'll do whatever you say, Mom and Dad. So they're like, all right, you're going to rehab. And so when I went to rehab, there was a sign on the wall and it was like all over the wall. And it was like, we see that we are powerless over our addiction. And that was like the most triggering moment of my whole life, seeing that on the wall, because I just had this realization that I'm so powerful. And then I go into this program where I'm supposed to be healing and they're like, you're powerless. And like all around me is people smoking, fat people, like, eating and stuff like that. So that's when my awakening really started. And from that moment, like I was super dedicated to like just figure out what is addiction and how can I heal it? How can I be happy? How can I learn to love myself? And that's been my journey. I'm actually the co-founder of an organization a family that is like in China. And I've been doing like motivational stuff and whatnot for like the last 10 years. And my philosophy is that I have to be inspiration to myself and others. And like part of my journey has been learning to love myself through nutrition and through beating my addictions. And my nutritional journey actually started in 2018. Like I was coming back from China and I was like 180 pounds. I'm like 5'4". I'm like 125 now.
Wow.
I was 180 pounds and I had just given a presentation and my feet were swollen and the presentation was supposed to be uplifting and inspiring. And I felt like this like stupid hypocrite. Really, I did, because I was fat and overweight and I had like been drinking alcohol and caffeine and I just felt stupid. So I was like, that's enough. Because my husband had to like wheel me through the airport because like my feet were so swollen and I was so tired. I couldn't even walk. So that was like that was a huge thing for me. So what I did was I started fasting, saltwater fasting. I was like, okay, let me just go without food. And I learned about like ketosis and I learned about the keto diet. And I know a lot of people knock it, but for so many years, not so many years, like 3 or 4 years, I stayed on keto because detox is a process of elimination. And through being on keto, I was able to eliminate sugar, gluten, bread, rice, like all of these things. And then my body started to look nicer. And then I started having a deeper calling spiritually for like, how can I love myself even more? Because like some keto things, it's like dead animals, processed foods. And I started seeing about like the fruitarian lifestyle. And I came across like this raw living group. And then I saw like Kev and Bobby like doing watermelon. And so I'm actually now celebrating 2 months of being a raw vegan. And so when I started being a raw vegan, I was eating a lot of spinach because I was like, spinach is rich in amino acids and I like to work out. So I want my muscles not to go away. And so a lot of like nuts and avocados. And I was like, man, I felt myself still craving stuff. I was like, this isn't working. Like I'm still having cravings. And then I saw what Kev was doing. And then I saw that you were doing the watermelon challenge through Kev or something like this. And my husband is a huge Cali fan. Like he used to watch like all your videos. And like, thanks to you, like he's like chest is ripped and his arms are ripped because he does like the little pump routine and stuff.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And then when I saw that like you were doing this, I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Like Cali is using his platform to motivate people and inspire and be healthy. And I felt instantly drawn to be a part of it. So
wow, that's awesome. Yeah, that's man. It's deep, huh? A lot. It's funny because a lot of people that's just watching, you know, I can understand. If you would have called me 6 months ago, I would have been like, you crazy. Talk about a watermelon challenge. But it's like when you have that calling and awakening, it's like just life changing. You know what I mean? And a lot of these people that never fasted, they won't never experience it. You know, they just think we talk it. I used to think people was crazy. Like, oh, I had an outer body experience and all this and that. I experienced it now. So, you know, I got goosebumps now.
I'm so happy. Well, like everything's about frequency and vibration. And like Kev talks about like eating dead things. It's a low frequency. It's a death frequency. And like this food is electric, right? It's water, it's natural. And so like you are what you eat. And like addiction, like from my experience, it exists on a continuum from self-harm to self-love. And when somebody has an addictive behavior, they're just repeating the same self-harming behavior over and over and over and over again. So this can go all the way from like street drugs to pills to food to whatever. And our goal as humans is to learn to make choices like hour by hour and minute by minute that demonstrate that we love ourselves.
That's right. Yeah. So what's your plans after the 30 days?
Well, after the 30 days, I'm not going to go like 100 days like Kev did. I have a lot of things going on, but I'm planning to stay raw vegan because I committed to 6 months raw vegan at least. And now I feel like it's a lifestyle, like after I'm eating watermelon. But I was kind of waiting to see what the next Cali challenge was.
So I'm going to add fruit. Like I probably add grapes and apples and some more melons.
Let's do another fast.
Huh?
Let's do another mono fruit fast.
Oh, I know. So I want to do soursop.
What is that?
So that's the best fruit on the earth. Look it up when we get off. Soursop. SOURSOP. Yeah, it's the best fruit on the planet.
I want to try it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about doing that mono, but it's hard to get because I would have to get it from Mexico. I got a couple of stores out in Los Angeles I could get it. But yeah, I'm down. And but so right after my fast, I have to do I got Yaki's who is it? Fake Kali Muscle. So I got Yaki's protocol right here.
I seen it today.
Yeah, so he shipped it to me. So I'm gonna do that after the 30. I'm gonna do 31 days because I'm gonna do it. Hyphy Whitey, he started a day after me, so I want to complete it with him. So that's next Monday. Next Monday it'll be over. So yeah, but man, I'm just so happy. You did it with us, and we go be family now.
Yes.
Well, yeah. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Whatever
so much love, y'all go give Tracy a follow and show her some love. And man, much love. Let's stay, contacting each other.
You bet, Callie. I wanted to say
All
this
right.
too. Thanks for making the internet a fun and inspiring place. That's what it's supposed to
Oh
be.
yeah, thank you. It's all God working through me. That's what people don't understand. At this point, it's just, man, it's serious. I want to save some lives from sickness.
It's a process of just learning to love ourselves, Callie. That's all we're here to do, is to learn
That's
to
right.
love ourselves and inspire other people to do the same for themselves. And it
That's
just takes
exactly
one
right.
person to light in a room that learns to love themselves, and then everyone else is like, what are they doing? And like, that's what we're doing here.
That's right. Yeah. So, man, much love to you. Tell your husband I send my love.
I will tell him.
All right. Bye-bye. Oh, shit. He's still there?
Yeah. Say hi to Callie.
Oh, you there?
Yeah. Let my man say hi. Look at these
Yeah.
Callie arms.
What's up, man?
What's
Very
up,
nice.
man? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Kudos to you guys, man.
Yes.
Much
Thank
love.
you. Kudos to you, dude.
Well. All right,
He's
guys.
been going to test me, so because he's had the junk in the house, still a little bit, some of it.
I'm right behind
you've been eating in front of her, man.
I have to test her spirit. You know how it is.
I know she gonna stay strong through it all.
Yes.
She is. She gives me willpower, man.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, y'all was meant to be.
Yeah, we are.
Much love, baby.
Love you,
Love you,
man.
All right,
Callie.
have a good night, guys.
Night.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. Well, we've been on here some time. Much love to everybody that donated. And man, I love y'all, man. Let's keep it positive. If you haven't joined the group, go to Hyphy Healthy on Facebook, and it's a wonderful community of positivity. And like I said, it's not too late for you guys if you want to start the challenge, because I will continue on with fruit, and I could guide you through it. My experience. I'm on the group all day, all night, responding to comments and motivating people and trying to see you through this process. So also for those that's in the group or not in the group, I have some fun merch, watermelon shirts, Hyphy Healthy shirts at hyphylife.com. I also got some good other products. So man, much love to you guys. And hey, tell them out in the world, Kali Muscle is not dying. All right. That's what y'all got to tell them. I'm alive, well, went to the doctor probably more times than 10 people watching in their whole entire life. Just this last 3 weeks, I've been going to the doctor, getting checked up, told him I'm off my meds and all this. So, man, I'm living, feeling good, looking young, super ripped. You know, we ain't lost nothing, just a few pounds of water. So, man, we living. So tell all the naysayers that ain't nothing wrong with a little watermelon. I love y'all, man. Thank you for stopping by. And let's keep it lit, keep it positive, man.